So Portal Stories Mel, as far as I know, is like it's a fan or third party developed expansion for Portal um, with entirely new levels, new areas, and they did custom voice acting and everything for it. So it's not like the pre-built levels you do with the editor. It's they went the full nine. They did the hammer and got the good stuff. So I've played through about half of it. So about half of this is familiar to me, but at a point, it will be brand new to me. So we'll see how far I can get in the 4 hours. Hopefully to the end. I've seen somebody do it like in two, so I know it's pretty like it's not a lot of content, but of course it takes me longer when it's brand new. I mean, obviously I did speed run of Portal in Portal 2 the first year of Extra Life with I did that in what 5 hours. So my hand hurts a little bit from mashing the controller there with Assault Android Cactus. Alright, so let's go. I don't know what advanced mode does. It's a pretty good game, though. I especially like all the voice acting. They did a really good job in the voice acting in this game. I brewed a pot of coffee this morning, and I left it sit. It's still good, but I had to warm it up. 1952.
Is this thing on? Yeah, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson. And boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest compliments you'll ever get in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military, but I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing, which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... wait. Where are we again? Okay, so, this town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be at Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're gonna put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
I'm guessing they tried to go for an intro that's similar to the intro to Half-Life 1. Although the music has a very, like, Fallout vibe to it.
Alright, you're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait. Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. Oh, I can't me record this.
Just give me a second here before I proceed. Like, the amount of work that they did on this is just incredible. I mean, this whole like area, like it's not even the start of the actual like game part. Like, the amount of detail that they put into this is just freaking ridiculous. I mean, I once said about Portal 2 back when it came out, is I said after playing like the 1950s era, I was like, I really want like an actual like Portal game where it's just the 1950s stuff, like not ruined, not like anything, like brand new. You know, like if you were playing Portal in that era.
There's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though. We haven't had an accident like that in 3 days. Sorry. Make that 3 minutes.
But yeah, like as I was saying, there's so much detail in this, and it's just like I imagine that this is what the beginning of like a game that's just entirely focused around the 1950s Aperture would be. Like, this is just how you do it, and I'm glad somebody like did this.
Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So instead of just giving back, we made our own community. Entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
Like, seriously. Like, this is an actual, like, town, like, city where it'd be. And like apartments, you know, you'd imagine like all the people who work and test in it would live there, and like it's just, I don't know why, but like the littlest details about all this is what seriously impressed me about this expansion, because it's like they didn't just make another Portal game or another Portal expansion. Like, they actually took the time to like make something that fits canonically within the universe. Like, it's an actual, like, Portal game. Like, it's freaking amazing.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Anyway, just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
She looks familiar, like somebody I've seen before. But, good old Carolyn. Soon to be Gladys. But yeah, just there's all these little details here that is just, it's amazing. I don't know, like maybe I'm just the sort of person that like doesn't, I don't know, like maybe I'm the sort of person that sees these sort of things, but it's just, this is what I want out of a Portal game. Like, I want the universe as much as I want the actual puzzles. And it's sad that Valve isn't the one to do that. But, you know. C'est la vie.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator.
-1, 0, 1. So I have another hard-boiled egg. Hopefully this one isn't bad.
When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test can happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this. Introducing the Aperture Science Innovator's Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my...
Sir, that's being recorded.
Anyway, the bean counters cry like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovator's Short-Term Relaxation Volt.
So this is basically before the 1950s testing even got underway. But it explains the origin of the current portal's relaxation deep sleep thing.
When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovator's short-term relaxation vaults and lie in a bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes. An hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry. We've got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you want us to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
He's not J.K. Simmons, but he does play a pretty good Cave Johnson. Sorry, I'm peeling my egg at the same time I'm doing this. Peeling eggs is a pain in the ass.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading into an Aperture Science Innovator's short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay the night, I'm charging you rent for the next year. We'll have a bed ready for you. Just follow the testing area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're firing blanks. At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 science boys disappear because of him.
I do like this, like, underground, like, little place they built here. Like, this is pretty awesome, too. The old picture of Cave Johnson here. I think they actually made that one specifically for this game. Gotta love how the supervisor's desk is one step above the rest, with his big table and comfy chair. They sure know how to do it in the 50s, don't they? Room with propulsion gel. Best New Science Company, 1947. I have to remember where the thing is. There it is.
Don't worry, those turrets won't kill you. The safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy Harry lied to me. If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem with the test. Don't worry though, we got shot okay. Nothing's different, nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber, I'll tell you a bit more out there.
A malfunction at an Aperture Science facility? I would have never guessed. Aha! Finally got the egg out. Delicious hard-boiled egg.
Don't worry about the height. Had a few of my scientists make what's called long fall Aperture Science innovators, long fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought. Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you. There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this. Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spheres in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
So now you start to see the 1970s aperture signs. I have to remember where I'm going here. Right there. Older Cave Johnson.
Don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those here in Michigan. These earthquakes even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yep, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
Oops.
There's got to be something you can use to launch yourself over the door. There has to be another way out.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real father.
I know things might look different than what you're used to, but while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some Aperture Science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys, faster than any science guy I got. Beyond that door is one of the new testing tracks. Totally, completely new. Get through it and head to the first testing sphere. I'll let you know more there. Now, I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through, and install one where people needed to go through. If you turn the power off, you can easily turn it back on. That switch isn't like the rest of them. The others trip a circuit breaker that costs an entire... I think these switches were designed for 2 people. Maybe your new test can help.
Really? All right, I need to...
Remember, you can always turn the power on or off again.
Get rid of my eggshell bits. All right. Ugh. Oh. In the event of flooding, seek air pockets.
The new testing track is just through here.
Bird! 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 Get away!
Oh, that's meant to happen. Just to test your reflexes, you know, after your short sleep. Volta, the... Hold on. Fifth testing track, yes, fifth. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry, I meant a portable quantum funneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their job. You'll do fine. Everything about this test is lead line, according to my 1950s notes here in my 1950s filing cabinet. Says it's harmful to humans. I mean, not harmful to humans. Okay, perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and don't worry about the boxes. We got a ton backstocked ready for this kind of thing. Thrown at the wall, destroyed, rinse and repeat. Useless little things. Made them in an hour.
remember how this one works. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember it now. That just ends me up with 2 boxes. How did I do this before? Yeah, like that. But now I gotta get... Now I gotta get one of those boxes up here, though. Haha.
You're not dead. That means that high toxicity lead didn't get in the air and, great job, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. You really are a merit to science. Or something like that. Just remember the Nuremberg Olympics.
He's trying really hard. That's getting really cold really fast. Gonna have to drink that. Gonna have to shotgun that here pretty quickly.
Now, see, this test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators propulsion gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just, solve science.
Solve science stuff. Nope. Didn't jump.
Test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just, solve science.
There we go. Oh, I think I remember this one.
Test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just, solve science.
I am pressing jump. What the hell is going on here?
Test uses the new Aperture Science Innovators Propulsion Gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just, solve science.
Take 6. Oh yeah. The question was how to keep that portal there. But still get back over there. Oh, never mind. Let's try not to screw this up. Yeah. Oh, shh. I need the box now. Oh, I see. Need to. Nope. Oh, shit. There we go.
All right, oh, hold up a second, Mel. I don't think you're that stupid that you're going to fall for this anymore. I'll be blunt now. I'm not Cave Johnson. This is the 1950s. Everyone you knew and loved is dead. And now you're stuck here in Aperture Science, down with the trash. Like me. After everyone left because of that boat. Which I'm sure you already knew, but whatever. However, I can get us out of here. If you're willing to let a voice in the sky who just told you he was lying the entire time he was talking to you control nearly every movement you make. Is that okay? I'll just take your silence as a yes. Oh, right. You can't answer me. Just do what I say and you'll be fine. Okay?
Huh. Pears are pretty good. How did this one go? I don't think this pear is very good anymore. I would really love a sandwich right now. I'm really over the dieting thing. It may just not be for me. Is it just as easy as just doing this, maybe? Oh. Okay. But I still have to get the box over here. Okay. Oh, God damn it. I think I see what's going on here now. Oh, but how do you... Oh, wait a second. What am I doing this for? I could just do this here. I wasted a lot of time on that for nothing. You'd think these puzzles would be easy, but they definitely make these knowing, you've played the portals in mind, so it's not as easy as you'd think it'd be.
So, about before, you can get why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty relaxation vault. Which could be a real possibility, because as my records show, the old tech could cause heart attacks after small exposure to the chemicals. And you were pumped full of them. So, let's all just take a breath and start over. My name's Virgil. I'm a core from up in the Enrichment Center. And before you even think of asking, yes, there is a building above you, and yes, I came from it. I'm not crazy. Don't be too alarmed, though. A lot's changed since you got put on ice.
Oh, I seem to remember this test. This test was super weird. bad idea.
job, Mel. See that pipe there? That the repulsion gel's leaking on? That'll take you to the pumping station. Jump down and walk on it. Oh, and try not to fall off. That goo down there is corrosive, and it doesn't like human skin. Now, according to my records of this room, there should be a turret shooting range at the far side of the room. If you can get through there, you should be able to get to the 4th testing track. That'll take you up to where I am. Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets. Great. Should be a straight shot to the next testing track. Go to that door down at the very end. You know, the one with the giant wheel on it. Do it again. It'll open this time, I swear. Just give it some elbow grease. Oh, come on, you've got this. One more shot. Well, great. You can fling yourself all over the place and get past some old turrets that are firing live rounds, but you can't get a door open? What kind of Olympian are you? Alright, let's see what we can do. There's a longer route through a repulsion gel pumping station. Guess you're going to have to go that way.
I guess you're right.
You can get through this pumping station and prepare yourself to get out of Bravo Volta into the Lima Whiskey testing track. That should bring you closer to me and to your own escape from this facility. All right, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is going on here? Well, Aperture's early tests weren't always that.
The local zoo made an offer we couldn't refuse, so you may encounter several grizzly bears and/or lions in this next test. Those of you that smoke may want to steer clear of this next one. We've coated the propulsion gel in gasoline. Thought it might increase the acceleration properties of the gel. Turns out it's just extremely flammable.
And our good luck
ignites
just ran
when
out.
you run on it.
I can't override the locks to that test chamber. Maybe there's a way over it. See if there's anything you can use. Good. You know how to find the elevator out of here. Don't get me wrong. I admire your enthusiasm, but I would have told you if that was working. They boarded it up when they kept building above this facility. Sorry, but that's not gonna do anything. The chairs are comfy, though.
It's like, well, you don't have to be an asshole about it. I have to remember how you. I think you have to get up there, but I don't remember how. No, probably up here. Ha ha.
All right, look, I'm sorry for what I said back there. We're in this together. You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your ticket to the outside world. I'll do my best to keep the insults at a minimum.
Oh, just checking social media here. I think I have like one viewer, but doesn't tell me who it is. No Twitch users on. Blah, 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 blah. Probably make another post here. When I take a break around the 3 o'clock hour, which isn't like a half an hour.
I kind of have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian, who might not have a beating heart anymore.
That's not gonna do it. How would I get over there? that.
Wait a second, I'm getting some strange voice coming through. I'll patch it through.
Scanning. Lima Whiskey. 70% complete. No vital signs detected. Initiating flooding procedure.
That's coming up from new Aperture. What's a... My scans are going nuts. Something's happening. The sphere's unstable. Get out of here. Run!
explosion blew the whole toxic goo pump station apart. It's letting flood waters out. We gotta get out of here. It's not safe. Get through the control centers. There's a transition seal leading up to where I am. Hurry, before this whole place floods or comes down. The place is exploding. Rocks are falling everywhere, and you're taking the elevator? What if the power went out? You'd be trapped. You gotta get out of there. The room's filling with smoke. Good. At least. Whoa! Don't do that. You want to bring the place down in your head? I'm reading you blew a water pipe. I got an idea. There's got to be water pouring out somewhere.
Well, yeah, I see where it's pouring out. Question is, how do I get a damn portal in there?
I'm reading you blew a water pipe. I got an idea. There's got to be water pouring out somewhere.
Oh, there we go.
I can't believe that worked. Oh, right. Get going before something else happens. Wow. If you'd been there a few seconds earlier, you'd have been incinerated. Thank the maker your word, though. I need the muscle. Okay, bad news! When the pump station blew, the floodgates opened up wide. Toxic goos rising fast, the sensors maxed out ages ago, warning lights going crazy all around. This just got a lot more serious.
I had the right idea. Just the wrong placement of them.
All right, you're at Quality Control Center 95D. Only a bit further and you'll be at the hatch up to me. Hurry. I'll try to slow the goo down a bit. The door won't open from this side. Maybe there's some other way around or something?
You think?
Oh, great. Another blocked corridor. So, Mel, why don't you take your time? Look around here. I'll try to slow the rising goo down a little bit harder, I guess. Just don't take all day. Great job, Mel. You're on the other side of that door now. Yes! Very good. Doors are locked? Back in the day, the wiring was a bit strange sometimes. Try turning some machinery on, see if that also unlocks the doors. Wow, that actually worked. I mean, great.
Always avoid future self, your father, past self, Hitler.
Well, that's just great. Can't we get through a room once without stuff blowing up or blocking our way? Try to find some water again or something. Great. From there, there's just the walls. Don't get comfy though. I pulled the plug on some emergency runoff dams, but the goo is still rising. Wow, this place is massive. Whoever built this place must be a great architect. Up high at the back side of this room is a control panel. It controls the hatch. Try to get there. records show that at least 2 people were needed to activate the volt hatch. You're 1 person. There's a bit of a problem there. I'm sure you can figure something out. Great! You're smarter than I thought. Not a genius like me, but still. Take the elevator up to me. I'm in the junkyard just outside the hatch. It's finally time for me to repay my end of the deal.
Good old Aperture.
You're a short walk to the new enrichment center from here. We'll meet up shortly. And good news, we're not going to have to worry about the goo eating us alive. I'll seal up the hatch and we don't have to worry about that anymore. That's definitely a plus.
Whew.
Oh, great, you're here! I can finally get out of this technological nightmare. If you can get into the offices, I'm safe. You just might have to get around a few security fences though, trying to keep the giant human-eating rats out.
Human eating rats out. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break to grab a snack. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Not that there's any of you to go anywhere. Welcome back. Egg sausage things. Is this considered social eating on Twitch now? Camera got knocked again. Let's see. Why bother having it there? You do not have cats. This section took me quite a long time the first time I did it because it's all sort of weird. Hopefully I remember how to do it this time. It was getting up to this platform that was the trouble. I have to remember how I did it. Maybe it's just this. Oh. A whole lot simpler the second time around.
Hey, the floor's getting quite cold here. Hey, over here. I'm right over here. Hey, Mel. Nice to finally see you. It's kind of dark here, though. You should turn the power on so we can get the lights working. There's more offices on the other side of the double doors. Check there. Turn the power on first, then pick me up.
I'm assuming that's toxic goo and not water. Let's go up here.
Lights, check. Camera, check. Action. Hopefully not.
Detecting power surge at sub-basement station 26. Threat level moderate. Activating security protocols.
So much for no action. Come back and pick me up. Whew. Good. That floor was getting very cold. My motherboard was almost going critical. All right. I know what you're thinking. Hey, Mr. Virgil, core guy. How were you able to control everything and see everything in the old testing facility? Well, one simple answer. Wi-Fi. I'm fully Wi-Fi capable. Anyway, take me over to the elevator control room. There's a management rail I can use to get back up to the enrichment center. Oh, And I can also get an elevator for you. Ah, much better. Good to be back on track again. Let me go back here and get your elevator so we can get out of here. Yes. This should help. That wasn't me, I think.
Detecting security override at sub-basement 26. Generator override command initiated.
Override generator override command.
Error. Scanning for life forms. Unregistered life forms detected in facility. Commencing termination program. 3 targets acquired. 1 organic, 2 mechanical.
Well, at least I can get you out of here now. We'll worry about that voice on the intercom later. I'll meet you upstairs.
Toxic contaminant level from testing track Lima Whiskey rising. Time to contact with enrichment center to be determined. Flooding procedure commencing.
The elevator wasn't going to my testing track, so I've rerouted the lift. Luckily for you, it's not too far away. These things can take forever sometimes. And there's no magazines to read. It's so annoying. Welcome to my testing track. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it'll do. Let's see if I can just get this door open and get us out of here. Okay, sorry, I can't help you with this testing track. All Aperture Science AIs have been programmed to not help with solving the tests. I can, however, test to see if everything still works. It's been a while since I fell off that management rail and plummeted down into that pit, so maybe some stuff broke in my absence. Checking the funnel. Working. Fizzler. Changing over. And toxic goo drainage pipe. Eaten away by toxic corrosive goo. Oh, lovely. That's not important. You can do this test just fine. I hope. She couldn't even open the locked door.
Oh. Something happened there.
Just great. It seems you tipped off whatever that thing is to our presence. It has taken control of the testing track.
Unknown center detected. Removing immediate threat.
Well, so much for that.
Elevator descending to exit 1 of testing track Virgil.
I'll keep trying to take control back. In the meantime, keep going through the testing track.
Hardlight bridge control center activating. Hardlight bridges coming online. Toxic containment level from testing track Lima Whiskey rising. Estimated time to contact with enrichment center 25 minutes.
I'm still working here. Seems like I've got to hack this thing. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength.
The hell? Oh. I think the trick to this was it has to like slide down. Has to like slide down the track essentially. Not sure why I did that. I knew that wasn't really going to work, and I tried it anyway. This isn't going to work out too well. There we go.
Yes! I finally broke into that thing server. I'll try and learn more about what's going on, but I'll keep you posted.
Threat of unknown organic life form. Moderate. Continue tracking.
This one I just did recently while I was testing it, so I'll probably get through this one a little quicker than last time. Or maybe I've forgotten all about how I did it. Did I do this before? No, it was, that's how it was. Oh, God damn it. I did that wrong. Okay. Oh, but I still need that box. But I can't get it. Well, no, I can. Never mind.
It seems that thing is using some biological tracking to find out where you are. Get into the elevator to the next test. I'll need a little bit more time to get us.
Probably not going to finish this before Simpsons hour, but that's okay.
I think we'll be in the clear for a little bit, but somehow I can't get access to the final target, or even learn what it is. Whatever it is, it's enough to cause this thing to blow up toxic goo pump control down in the salt mines.
Activating Aegis firewall.
I just tripped an alarm in that thing's mainframe. It completely locked me out. Firewall, huh? Firewall. That just gave me an idea. I'm going to reroute some of the water to the Aegis servers. That should shut the firewall down.
Target 1 organic, 1 mechanical, reacquired for termination. Security measures at 75%. Alert status red. Toxins from testing track Lima Whiskey. Contact with Enrichment Center, sub-basement, level 10. Flooding procedures commencing.
Did not mean to do that.
Ma'am, are you alright?
Alert. Water detected at server level. Server damage detected. Reduced processing power available.
The plan to flood the servers worked. I should be able to get you back into the testing track. Let me open these for you. Well, with those servers gone, I think he'll have a much harder time tracking our movements. I'm working on getting control of the elevators, so just hold on, get through this test, and I'll get you out of here.
One's going down. I need to go up. Ah! Up, damn it. What is your major malfunction? Come on. Oh. That's not where I wanted to go. Okay. Okay. I have to grab that so it changes it to blue, and then fire the blue portal over to there quickly. Yeah, so fatal flaw with that plan. That removes that from the running. How did I do this before? Just like that.
I got some control again. There's another lift transfer down below. Hold on. Activating the elevator. Now.
Elevator car 77. Testing track direction compromised. Alert status 100%. Rerouting remaining servers to biological tracking. Target lost.
Rerouting the elevator worked. That got its attention. Don't expect this to get any easier now. Keep going. There's an easy test track up ahead. Maybe you can gain some ground on it.
Only in Aperture Science would you have to go through testing tracks to get out of the facility.
So, you can handle a lot of harder tests. This is a brand new introduction track designed for new test subjects. You should do this really quickly. I've got a plan. Mel, over here. Change of plans. I found a panel that I can move out of the way. Portal down to that catwalk in the distance. I'll tell you more there. So, I was thinking, if this computer has scanners searching for biological substances, maybe there can be some interference? You know, with things like plants. There's an overgrown testing track across the facility that hasn't been converted yet. If we can get there, I think we can confuse it. This again. You can't even open the door. Unbelievable. I gotta do everything around here. Perfect. Just perfect. The button's blown a fuse. Maybe, if you get up to an upper level, you can get the elevator. Alright, listen. I was able to hack into that system and run a basic diagnostic before I got booted. The computer is known as the Aperture Employee Guardian and Intrusion System, or AGIS for short. It looks to be a security mainframe trying to protect the scientists logged into its system. It hasn't been turned on in decades. Maybe that's why it's after us, and whatever that last threat is. Maybe it thinks we killed the scientists. I finally got access to some schematics of this place. I can guide you to that overgrown testing track now to cover our tracks. Head through the corridor to the left. Should take you through the work-in-progress test chambers. Oh, why on earth is it always such a problem to get from point A to point B when you're outside of the testing tracks? That red laser on the wall seems to be controlling that door. You should probably find a way to block it.
This much I do remember.
Great. Through there is a crappy backstop chamber Gladys was designing before her demise. Never finished, but it should at least be working.
Opening panels near biological target. Error. Pit bottom detected. Subroutines unable to control.
You dodged a bullet on that one. I told you to be careful. Next time might not be so forgiving.
I get back over there? Actually. That doesn't really do anything.
Scans indicate target in elevator shaft. Activating trap elevator.
He thinks you're going to use. No. What are you doing? It's going. Well, he's in for a nice surprise. There are tubes on the side you can use to get towards the overgrown testing track. Alright, this next test chamber is still under construction. Generally, they need to be tested at least 3 times before they're finalized. Some people just can't count further than that, I guess.
Construction subroutine controlled. Installing additional hazards.
Turrets, huh? Let's see what I can do. How about I fire up the lasers? Deep pit. How about a hard light bridge?
Test successfully completed. Resetting execution. Increasing test difficulty.
Oh, it's only the test difficulty this time? I'm sure you can handle it. Just make sure to dodge the bullets again.
Activated. Lost. Hibernation.
organic threat escaping new test chamber. Escape contingency not in place.
All right, good. Looks like it doesn't know where the elevator is heading to. Up ahead are the overgrown parts of the facility. I can try to reroute the elevator again if it holds up. So, I was right. When a test subject destroyed her, this whole place fell into disrepair. I don't exactly know if everything is working properly anymore, but we don't have a choice.
Error. Dragging on target failed. Heavy organic interference.
Huh? It worked? It's blind here. Oh, no. No. There's some stuff here blocking the path for the elevator. Hold on for emergency brakes. Just climb on out of here, and let's get moving. Whoa! That was close. You could have been in there. Oh, wait, you just were.
Figured you guys didn't want to listen to me eat an apple. Alright. This is all stuff I haven't seen before, so...
Ooh, these are the old offices I was talking about before. The humans left these behind when she gassed them with neurotoxin. Because this is an abandoned track, it's no longer connected to the rest of the computer systems. Aegis shouldn't be able to lock us out here. These computers should contain a lot of useful information for us.
Got about 15 minutes till the Simpsons
All right.
block those, so...
Start hacking into these systems. Let's start guessing passwords. Password. Admin. Oh, come on. Let me in. Were these passwords generated by super geniuses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? What? All these passwords are usually the same. 0, 0, 0, 0. Oh, for crying out loud. I didn't even get a warning siren this time. This thing must be laughing at me now. I know these aren't sentient, but still. Black Mesa sucks. Seriously? Hold on. I think I just got locked out. I'm getting something that says, contact administrator for additional support. What? Administrator? There's no one left in the facility. All we have left are cores. There's no way I just failed hacking this thing. I hacked Aegis and hacked the nanobots to keep my testing track alive, but somehow I can't hack something as simple as a few computers in a big room. Oh, I think it's the plants. It must be the plants that are interfering with my Wi-Fi or something. You know what? If I stare at it long enough, my Wi-Fi nodes will override something. Maybe. I'll give it a shot. Doesn't seem to be working. Did you just override the admin controls? Anyway, I think there's some info here about Aegis. I'll keep working, long as you keep going. So, get back to the testing track and get started. Oh, I should also let you know, I won't be able to move around much. Management trails are kinda non-existent here, unless I wanna fall off another one and end up back in the junkyard. You won't be seeing much of me right now. Alright, there is a lot of information stored in these computers. It'll take me some time to sort through these and come up with a plan so we can get rid of Aegis. According to the systems, the toxic goo is still rising. You should continue to move through the tests and upwards. Keep your feet dry.
Oh. Not jumpable. Okay. I don't really have that many people watching anyway, so I think I'll wrap up on Portal here and move on to Simpsons Arcade here in just a moment. I will take a quick break to try to see if I can advertise some more people.